Okay, my screen is visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we will start with some introduction to Linux, and then we'll come to the VirtualBox and VM settings and all, and how to access it. So anyone knows about Linux here, or worked on Linux?
Yes, I know that.
Okay, fine. Means you have hands-on on it, right?
Not hands-on, but regular command, right?
Okay, fine,
Because
fine. And how about others?
We have Linux boxes, but I'm not predominantly a Linux engineer.
Okay,
I'm a Windows Microsoft engineer. So, but
okay,
but we have a Linux, and I do some basic commands on the machine. Yeah.
okay. So I'm teaching as if no one knows about the Linux. Okay, without Linux, DevOps is not complete. So Linux is necessary. So that's why we are learning Linux first. Okay, so Linux is an open source operating system. Everyone knows that. But what makes it open source is its kernel is made available for free. Its source code is made available for free on the internet. Okay, that's why it's called as an open source operating system. And there are various Linux distributions available on the in the market, and one of them is Ubuntu. We'll be learning about Ubuntu. Ubuntu will be our primary OS in these classes. Ubuntu version 20. 22 will also work, but most of the exercises in this courses are based on Ubuntu 20. So let's learn about the history of Linux as well. It's important. So in 1991, Linus Torvald created. He was a student, master student in Finland. He created a Linux operating system, or you can say Linux kernel. So what is kernel? We'll soon see that. But Linux was created by Linus Torvald as a uh, his college project, you can say. So there were various operating systems available at that time. Most of them were proprietary, like Unix, Microsoft, and all. So he wanted something to play around. Okay, so what he did is he downloaded Minix. It was the free version available on the internet by Unix, called as Minix. He modified it. Okay, and after modifying it, he distributed on the internet in his internet group, that have done this small project. If you all want to modify it or have some suggestions, give it to me. And from that point onwards till now, everyone is contributing to Linux kernel, and that's what Linux is growing so fast. So Linux was created by Linus Torvald. He modified the Minix version of Unix, and from till then till now, everyone is modifying that kernel, adding some layers on it, adding some GUI on it, and they are selling it, or someone or most of them are making it available on the internet as free as well. So there are various distributions, as I said: Ubuntu, Fedora, CentOS, Debian, Arch Linux. There are many. Okay, so all are having one thing common, that is Linux kernel, that is same, which was created by Linus Torvald and modified uh, every month, or you can say every 3 months. And that Linux kernel latest version is 5 dot something now. So what is a kernel? Kernel is most important part of an operating system, and as we do not understand the language of hardware, that is in terms of binary, we cannot communicate with the hardware of the system. So we need an intermediate layer called kernel. And via shell means whatever commands we run, via shell we interact with the kernel. From in English language, we interact with the kernel, and kernel converts into zeros and ones and interact with the hardware. So Linux kernel is the most important part of an operating system. Without that, the OS won't be complete, and it is also called as an heart of an OS. So whenever we browse anything, we are browsing via shell and interacting with the kernel, and kernel interacts with the hardware. We cannot directly interact with the kernel. And why we are learning about kernel is, when we will be learning about virtual machines or containerization, so kernel plays an important role. It adds a layer It helps in achieving the virtualization and containerization. That's why it's important to learn about kernel as well. So some of the commands which we'll be learning, I've listed here. So these are some of the basic commands everyone should know. That is pwd print working directory, ls list contents. To create a directory, we'll be using mkdir. To change directory, cd. Then touch to create an empty file. Cat, we can check the contents of a file using cat command. Then we have less command to move the screen upward and backward, or you can say backward and forward. Then sudo is one of the important commands. It will give us some super user privileges. And to switch to users, we'll use su command. Then vi for a text editor. Then user add, group add, some change for changing permission using chon and chgrp. And for scrolling up and down, we can use less command. These are not the only commands. We'll be learning few more, but I have listed some commands on this slide. So this was a simple introduction. Yes, Manoj. परत ट्राय कर ना. माझं आता चालू आहे सर्वांचं. मी पण परत ट्राय केला. क्रोम वर ट्राय कर, नाहीतर याचं काय म्हणतात ऍप्लिकेशन. क्रोम ब्राउझरने ट्राय कर. हा दुसरा इनकॉग्नेटो मध्ये ट्राय कर ना. ओके. So this was a simple introduction to Linux. So next we will just start the VM. And okay, so yesterday also I gave this trick. Okay, uh, so what we need to do is just right click on the Ubuntu 20. I have created the VM. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll just clone it. So at least 2 to 3 times in one batch, I'll be cloning it. I'll be deleting the old one. Okay, because we practice a lot, so something may go wrong. So I'll give it a name, DevOps VM. The let's say 6 a.m. Okay. You also do the same thing. Don't install every day. Every day means for every topic. You don't need to install a new VM. Okay.
To clone, it has to be powered up, right?
Yeah, it has to be powered off.
Okay.
Okay. Don't directly work on it. You'll again need to reinstall it. When we started about Kubernetes, at that time we'll need it. One more VM. And also for some of the exercises, there will be 2 VMs.
So earlier in my system, I had a VM 7.2, I guess, and then I installed this one. So I don't know, it might have overridden on to 7.2. So right now I have a 6.1 only, the one which you have.
But was there any issue with 7.2?
No, I was just going with the instructions.
Okay,
What
fine,
was.
fine.
Yeah, so it won't create any problem, right? I mean,
No, it should not create any problem. We'll see that.
okay.
What is the default setting is what we check, right? Everything is unchecked here. Additional options.
For while doing the installation, you're saying?
For making the clone.
Yeah, all default options.
Okay.
It should be full clone.
Okay, full clone. Yeah. That's it.
This Ubuntu is not a UI based, right? It's
No,
more
no,
of.
it has both, but we'll be mostly working on the command prompt. So any Linux OS, we can modify it as per our own requirement at the kernel level, which we do not do at the kernel level. It is the developers or the companies who will be modifying the kernel. And but at the time of installation, there are some options to choose what we can install and what we cannot. We have done this time a default installation, and in default we there is no GUI. But later on we can install GUI on it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so the VM is ready. Just click on start. And before class, just power it on, because most of the times our time will be spent in troubleshooting why it is not working, why it is not ready and all. After this, we'll see how to connect to it, how to connect to that VM. We can connect directly from its console, and the other method which we prefer would be using putty or MobaXterm. There are two tools. I think everyone is aware. One is putty. This is the putty. Okay. And other one is MobaXterm. I prefer MobaXterm, so I'll be using MobaXterm. I'll show both the methods how to connect.
So the start we do the normal start, right? There are another options like head
No, no, just everything default.
normal start. Okay.
Yes. Whenever you have doubt, okay, just use the default option.
Mhm.
Hey Prayag, for me,
Yes.
it's still. I mean, it got stuck on downloading and installing security updates.
Yeah, it takes a
Does it
lot
take?
of time. It will almost take an hour. Okay. Just let
Okay.
it continue.
Hmm.
Okay. If it takes more than 1 hour, then you'll have to try reinstalling it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's happens with Ubuntu. That's why that is also one of the reason I have cloned it.
Yeah, it's also I got also error, but it's running random image. Ubuntu 20.4. Okay, it's got up to setting.
Okay. So by
Mhm.
default we'll get a screen like this. So if you see there is a TTY1. Okay, so similarly we can open multiple TTYs. TTY means terminals. We can open 1 to 7, and the eighth one is or seventh one is GUI. But as of now that is not important. That's we have installed, that is sufficient. Now at the time of installation, whatever password and username which we set, just log in. We will not work much from this console, the console which we are seeing. Okay, we'll be working on from the MobaXterm or putty only, but we need to see the its IP address. Okay, so IPA command, one of the command is IPA and other one is ipconfig. Either one of them. I prefer IPA because we'll have to install in if config, and it's not available by default in the default installation how we did. Okay, so the IPA command will show the IP address. So one is the loopback address 127, but we are interested in 192.168.1.11. Okay, ENP-OS 3, this is the interface, virtual interface of the VM, which has an IP address 1.11. And then check your IPs. Go to the command prompt and check your IP using ipconfig command. So why we need to check it? We need to confirm that it is in the same range as your laptop. That means it is in bridge mode. 192.168, that is the 1.3 is the IP of my laptop or the Windows laptop which I am using, and inside the VM the IP address is 1.11. Now using putty, just SSH 192.168.1.11 and click on open. You can also save this session. Okay, just click on save It is same.
Uh,
It will be listed here.
which IP you have taken? 192.168.
It is the IP address of the VM. I've gone inside the VM.
Mhm.
Okay, this is the console, and I used an IP address IPA command using IPA command, and I got an IP address 1.11.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
I didn't get this option. Uh,
Which command you are running?
no, I'm actually on the installation.
Yeah, you will have to wait.
So this it
Uh,
also says storage configuration. It's a
Uh,
there's a different option. It's a confirm destructive action. So continue or no?
yes. Because it is formatting the disk. That's why it's saying that. You started installation again now.
No clone. I started after the
Okay.
clone.
Uh,
It is it's asking again all the details.
you just share your screen.
Okay, want me to share my screen? Okay, 1 second.
Prag, which IP address I have to use for putty configuration?
The server's IP address. In this case, the
Uh,
server will be VM.
VM IP address. Okay.
Entire window, entire window. Okay, so it came back to the profile setup again.
No, it's starting the installation again. Okay,
Okay,
we'll have to remove the disk. Just close it, shut it down.
close this one like this.
Yes. Click on power off. Click OK.
Okay.
Now go to the VM settings. Minimize this window. Yeah, go
So
to
this is
settings
okay. Okay.
and go to the storage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and click on that Ubuntu.
This one.
No, this one. And is there any option to remove it? Something like that.
Yeah, remove attachment.
Remove attachment. Yes.
Okay.
So it was trying to boot from that disk. Now just click on OK. That's fine. That is the disk which
Okay.
got created. Now start it.
Now, okay. Start. Right? Normal start. Interesting. So while
Manoj, you got connected, right?
Yes, Prag. I mean,
Okay.
okay, now it's asking TVT.
Actually, your installation is not done properly, I guess.
This is not correct.
Yeah, did you click on that destructive action when we said yes?
Yeah, I said continue. Yeah, that
Yeah,
time.
that
That
it
was
destroyed it. I thought you are doing installation. I got confused. So I think you'll have to start the installation again. Okay. So
no,
don't
but
worry.
this is
Yeah.
I can get rid of this and go to the original one, right?
There is
The
only one OS here right now, right? There are no multiple OS.
I cloned it, right? So
Yeah,
then
yeah, fine.
so the original one will have the installation,
Yeah,
right?
yes, correct. You're right.
So I kind of
Just remove this one first. Yeah,
delete this everything, right?
I'll delete it. Remove. Click on remove.
Remove.
Yeah, delete
Delete
all.
all files.
Yes. And you have already have one, right? This clone one.
Yeah, I have one. This is the original we created yesterday.
Okay.
This is I created
Yeah,
two clones.
start this one, but
This
remove
one
that settings first. Those settings you need to remove. Okay.
and the storage. This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And now I can start it, right?
Yes.
Hopefully this doesn't ask me. Starts quickly.
Prag, what will
Mm-hmm.
be IP address on VM that will be?
You use the command IP space A.
Yeah, I do
Hmm.
that. Okay,
Okay.
then
Yeah. Then I think you're not seeing the IP address. We will see that. Okay. For you, it started. You share the screen. Ramesh, you share the screen.
yeah, let me share this one.
Let me stop.
So, so this is one, right? 192.168.1.111.
You
Correct?
also have 1.11 IP address.
Yes, 1.11.
Okay. Just what you do is run that command again on the screen.
IPA, right?
Yes. Okay. Just try to ping it first using command cmd from your laptop, Windows laptop.
Okay, that I did it.
So is it getting connected? Just try to ping it.
Ping
The IP
only
address
ping.
of the VM space IP address of the VM.
Uh,
192.168.1.11. Yeah, it's working. No, I was just wondering how you also got the same IP address. You did any other exercise as well post installation?
no, but
Okay,
Putty
fine.
I was using
No, no, it's
the.
okay. Yeah, all good. Just
So,
click on putty now.
yeah, I click here.
Yeah. 1.11. After 11, there is something. Yeah. Just copy it again and saved session. Copy it in the saved session and save it. Okay. Now click on open.
This is correct, no?
Yeah,
SSH.
yeah. All default option. I said. Click on yes. Yeah. So use the credential which you used at the time of installation. Okay.
Is that?
So I think anyone else has the issue? No,
Can
right?
I share back my screen again?
Yes.
Sorry,
No
I
problem.
don't know anything about Linux.
Yeah, initially it will be difficult, then you'll get used to it.
Okay, so it came up to here, and
Mm-hmm.
then
Just click
it's
on enter, click enter, means press enter. Huh?
okay.
Now just enter your credentials.
Oh, man, I don't remember, but let's see.
No, then you'll have to do reinstallation. No other option as of now. You can reset it. It's working. Yeah.
It's
IPA.
working, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Space IPA. But remember that password.
Yeah, no, I
Yes.
remember. Yes,
IP
I think
space A. Okay. Space is important, and Linux is case sensitive. So
IP space A. Okay.
yes, enter. After every command, there will be an option. So you are in a NAT mode. You are not in a bridge mode, most probably. Okay, but we'll check that. What is your system's IPC? You also have 192.168.1.152. So
Yeah.
what you do is go to settings. Don't shut it down. Go to settings of the virtual box.
Okay. Settings.
Yeah. So go to network.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
It's
there
in
is
that.
NAT. Make it bridge.
Bridge adapter.
Yes.
Okay.
And click on OK. Okay. Now
Yeah.
you do IPA command again. Okay, so you have the IP address 1.55. You try to put it
255, right? 1.255.
155, I think.
Yeah, I
1.15.
have 152.
Yes. No, not that is not IP address. That is 152 is your IP address of the laptop. We need the
Correct.
IP address of the VM because we are trying to connect the VM.
Right. So VM IP address is where you see it.
When you do IPA command, if you see
Uh,
properly, there will be inet. There is an option called inet, and
INET
after that
6.
192.168.1.155 on the
Yeah, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, what? Okay.
You open putty. If you have not, you don't have putty, you'll have to download it. I
Oh, I
think
have to download the 50. Okay.
yes. Still check in the search box.
Where? Okay.
Windows search box. Windows.
What is putty?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that all?
Click on that. Let's see.
No, I don't
No,
have it.
it's asking to download. Yeah.
Which is the
Yeah, download it. No problem.
this one is good.
No, that one. Second one is okay. Yeah.
The download 50. Yeah, I think
Yes.
okay.
Select 64-bit. First option.
First option. So double click and install it, right?
Yes.
Next. Next. Is that okay? Add
No,
shortcut.
all default option until and unless specified, or use all different default option. Yeah.
No. So it takes time. Okay. I don't need that, but
No, just
this.
you don't need this here.
Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this. So go back to
Again, search putty
uh,
where it installed in the search box.
okay, 50.
Yeah, click on that. Left hand side first option. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now here you give your IP address in the box, host name or IP address.
Yeah.
Yes.
So which one? That will be this IP address.
One dot IP address of the VM.
So 192.
168.1.155.
Okay.
Yeah.
Port is same, right?
Yeah, port will be same.
And save.
Yes, but first copy that IP address in saved session.
You have to hit enter or something like that here.
Copy it and enter it in the next box. Yeah, there. Now you save it.
Right.
Right hand side, yeah. And now you click on open.
This is okay.
Yes, everything okay. Okay, click accept. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
log in with your username and password.
Okay.
Okay, so you are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is connected, right? I think,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So I'm instead of putty, I'll be using a MOBA XTEM. Okay, I'm comfortable with it. MOBA XTEM also is one of the tool to connect to any VM. Okay, so I've saved the password and all. It gives an option to save the password. So whenever you log in for the first time, you'll get a screen like this. And
You're not sharing
okay,
screen.
I'm sharing it. Okay. Okay, so this is how I got connected to MOBA XTEM. And whenever we get connected, here we'll see our username. After that, this is the host name of the VM. Okay. So how to check the host name? The first command is host name. Okay. So for some commands, okay, you'll have to take down the notes. Everything is not available in the notes. Okay. So this host name, with host name, I can see the host name of the VM. Okay. And IPA command, we can see the IP address. So and there is also clear command similar to CLS command in Windows. So let's start the first command, that is pwd. Okay, so pwd stands for print working directory. Okay, in which working directory we are, it will show us. Okay, this is very important command. Pwd and ls, initially you have to do this often, okay? Because we should know where we are. In Linux, we do not have C drive, D drive, or E drive, okay? Everything in Linux will start with slash. Okay? This slash means this is the root, this is the starting point. So inside slash, if you see in blue color, all are directories. In white color, it is a file, and whenever you see a green color, it will be an executable. Okay. So everything in Linux starts with slash. There is no C drive, D drive, or E drive in Linux. Okay. There are some partitions, but that is not important. We should know that uh, everything starts with a slash. So every user's home directory will be stored in slash home. That's why whenever we log in, we'll get our own home directory. We can create multiple users, and when we try to log in using any other user, he or she will be landed in its home directory. So home directory is very important. So how to go to home directory? If I am in a slash, just use cd home. If I do cd slash, again I'll be at the starting point. There is nothing beyond that, means before that. Then again do cd home. We are in home directory. ls command, my home directory. Again I can go to my home directory. So suppose I want to go to this slash mnt. Okay, so how I can go there? But you should know where this slash mnt. Initially I'm used to it, so I know it is in the slash. But for you all, cd slash, because everything starts with the slash. Then do ls and check if in my current working directory, that is pwd, ls mnt is there. Then I can go to mnt. The other method would be, if I want to go to this slash this media, I know it is under slash, so I can do directly slash media. Okay, so this is important. pwd ls and this slash where it is. If now most of us, what we will do is we'll just do cd. I want to go to run. Okay, if I do run, it will not go there. Why? Because it's not in our current directory. So we should know where this run is. So the starting point will be go to slash and check where this run directory is. Then we can go to run. Okay. If I want to go to this var directory, I know, so I can directly go to var. Okay. It is not necessary that every time you should go to slash and then go to any particular directory. Okay. When you'll get used to it, you'll come to know that everything will be in the slash. Okay, and if I do I'll go to run. Okay, cd run. If I do only cd, I'll go back to my home directory. Okay, ls pwd. Now what I'll do is I'll again go to slash mnt, or let's go to var log. Okay, then I can expand. I'm just using tab command. Okay, tab will give what are the other directories inside it. So let's go to this landscape. This is also one of the method. Other method would be go to slash, then do ls, do pwd. Okay, then where we have to go? I have to go to log var. Okay, then do ls again. In that again go to log, then do ls, and any other directory like journal. If I do again cd, I'll go to my home directory pwd ls. Now if I want to go to my previous directory, cd hash. Now if I want to go to one directory back, cd dot dot cd dot dot, okay, pwd ls. If I go to again to my home directory, cd. Okay, so again I'll explain it. So clear command, ls means lists the contents of current directory. pwd means print working directory. Everything in Linux which will start with slash, also called as root. So I'm doing cd slash. I'll do ls. If I want to go to run, I'll go run. Inside run, if I want to go to log, like this I'll go. Again pwd ls. cd dot dot one directory back pwd ls. If I do only cd, I'll come to my home directory, and if I do cd hash, I'll be in a previous directory. So
So the CD slash is the first one, right?
hash,
If you scroll
hash.
up, no,
Yeah.
no, scroll up in the beginning. So
Okay.
you had this
Yeah.
ls, it shows nothing, but after PW you had the CD slash. What
Mm-hmm.
is that? The CD slash?
cd slash will go to the home directory, root directory. Root means everything
Oh,
in Linux will start with a slash. Inside that, there will be multiple directories.
okay.
Everything is in Linux is considered in terms of files and directories. Even the
So
CD-ROM it will consider as a file or a directory. Yeah,
so CD slash took us to the home root directory.
root directory. Yes,
So why the home directory is not shown up here?
it is there if you see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Okay, okay, got it, got it.
Okay. So the next command which we'll learn is mkdir. Okay, I'm doing it in my present working directory. Okay, so I did ls. There is nothing. I'll create a directory. Okay, dir11. Just do ls. I have created a directory. Okay, now let's go to directory 11 using dir command, cd command. Again do ls. It is empty. So one of the command to create a file is touch file 1.txt. It is not mandatory to give extension, just for segregation I have given .txt. I can also create touch file 2. Just do ls. So we have created two empty files. There is nothing inside both the files. To check if what are the contents of the file, we'll have to use cat command. Cat file 2, it is empty. Cat file 1.txt, it is also empty. Now we have to enter something inside the file. So the command would be, there are two commands. One will be vim editor or vi editor. We'll be using either vi or vim. And the other method would be cat command. This command I use often, so I'm teaching this as well. Cat greater than sign file 1.txt. Okay, and do press enter. This is my file. Press enter. Do control D. Okay. Again to check the contents, cat file 1.txt. So this is showing my file. Now if I by mistake, if I again do this, okay, cat file 1, this is extra line, press enter, do control D, and now if I try to again access it, the earlier line is gone. Why? The single greater than sign means it will overwrite it. Whatever is in the file, it will get overridden. So to avoid that, what we will do is always while you're creating a file using cat command, just use double greater than sign. Okay, this is third line. Do control D. I'm using control D to save. Okay, now cat file 1, so it has not overwritten it. Okay, so these are the two lines. So we using cat command, we can check the contents, and when we add double greater than sign, we can append any extra line to it, and with single greater than sign, it will create a new file. Every time it will create a new file. So this is important, don't get confused. Using cat file name, you won't be able to create a file. We'll have to add this greater than signs. So if I want to edit this extra, okay, with new line, I cannot edit using cat command. Okay, so for that we'll need some text editors. So there are various text editors. One is vi, okay, and then there is emacs and nano. So nano and vi are very famous. Okay, I'm used to vi, so I'm just teaching about vi, but sometimes you may also come across nano. So now I'll open this file. To open a file with vi editor, just use the command file vim, or vi, only vi also I can use, vim file1.txt, and press enter. Okay, so now I can edit it. Now I'm pressing a key called L, nothing is happening, means I cannot write, L is not getting printed inside it. Now I'm pressing a key Y, nothing is happening. So whenever we go inside the text editor, we'll have to first press I. Okay, until and unless I press I cannot write into it. So when I pressed I, now I can modify this. Okay, so remember, you'll have to press I, and you have to use the combination of escape key, okay, and some command. So now I have to save and exit this file. So what I've pressed is, I've pressed escape key. So look here at the bottom, when I press the escape key, now I'm in a command mode, nothing is here. That is important. You have to continuously check here what is shown. Now I pressed escape key, then I'm pressing colon W. Okay, W means save and Q means quit. Save and exit. Okay, again I'll explain. To open a file, use a command vim file1. To make an to edit this file, press I. When you press I, insert will show here, and just add your content and just save it. Again I pressed escape key, colon WQ, enter. Now suppose I'm again opening the file, pressing I, and I've added some garbage value into it. Okay, so I don't want it. So to exit without saving, escape key, colon Q, enter. Okay, so sometimes you'll have to add this exclamation mark. So escape colon Q naught. So every time use escape colon Q naught by default. Okay, again I'll explain. I've added some extra content which I don't need, so I need to exit without saving, escape colon Q naught. Then again press I to enter something. This is extra line. I have to save and exit, escape colon WQ. Always add not, make it an habit. To save and exit, WQ not. To, to quit without saving, Q naught. So you have to remember two things, WQ naught and Q naught. Okay, and always use the combination of escape key whenever we write such commands like WQ naught or Q naught. So that's it for today. Okay, so let me check what is given in the exercise. I think there won't be any exercise today. Yeah, we'll see that tomorrow. Okay, we'll have to cover some other commands, then you can perform this exercise exploring the file system. So there is no exercise for today. Tomorrow we'll again practice something. Okay, so we are going slowly, but we'll pick up the speed. Yeah, vi editor is very important. Tomorrow I'll again teach and we'll practice in the exercises. Any question you have, anyone?
So, Prayat, after ending the session, then we have to close the 50, stop the server, everything we have to go and
Yes,
stop.
yes. Exit command you can use in the putty, or you can directly close the putty tab.
And there are some commands for the VMware, right? In
Mm-hmm.
VirtualBox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Close machine. So which is we have to refer always
Clone.
execution. No, clone I
Uh,
got it.
uh-huh.
Just let me show my screen. Just
Okay.
to understand. So if you see here, so
Mm-hmm.
these are the options, right? So reset all one.
Click on close.
Only click on close, right?
Yeah,
And what about this ACPI shutdown?
no, close will close this screen. Yeah. So what you do is just minimize it, minimize everything. Go to VirtualBox. Okay. Right click on this VM, your VM.
Here, right?
Right click on it. Go to close. You can do power off or ACPI shutdown.
ACPI means what?
So it will send the, means you can say what we can say. It will set the signal to shut down inside the OS.
Inside OS.
Yeah,
Okay. Power off
power
is
off means it will be do from the, it will do the same thing, but it won't be a graceful one.
okay. Got it.
You
And
can use any one of option. Yeah.
Can we keep it a pause? It's like we're
No,
going to
I
use
would
it to.
suggest make it shut it down.
shut
Okay.
down. Okay. And reset means this command we are not using, right?
This will be restart, kind of a restart.
Restart. Okay.
And VirtualBox is not used in production, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
You have to learn so many things,
Mhm.
so don't get distracted with, means don't try to learn more other stuff.
No, whatever you require.
Yeah,
No, we just want to understand because of
yeah, yeah,
one mistake, then nothing should be again
yeah,
reinstalled.
yeah,
Right? That is the thing we want to understand.
yeah.
Stop API shutdown. Okay.
Prem,
Yeah.
one last question before we wrap up.
Mhm.
Can we close the VM? I mean, instead of going to the Oracle VM VirtualBox, we have
Mhm.
opened the Ubuntu screen, right?
Yeah, there you can use power off command.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to, I mean, I don't want to close in, I don't want to shut down the system, the VM, but I want to close this Ubuntu screen.
No,
Ubuntu
not
screen is
not
there,
not
right?
possible
That is
without
not possible.
not possible. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to run this environment in the
Mhm.
background so that I can keep working on the mobile, sorry,
Yeah, you just
PC
minimize
device.
it. No problem. Just minimize it.
Okay, we can just minimize it.
Yes.
All right. Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Uh, Parag,
Yes.
when I put some file content and I want to exit from that. Is the
Mm-hmm.
command?
Escape colon Q naught.
Okay. But I'm getting this kind of just 1 minute. I will not take much time.
You're working on putty session, right?
Yes, putty session.
Okay. Yeah. Share your
Because
share your screen.
yeah. So
No, you're sharing Windows
yeah,
screen here.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
no, no. See. Here don't confuse VI editor with the cat command. Okay. Here you
okay,
have to use Control D. Okay.
okay, control D.
Enter and Control D. Okay. But some extra characters are there.
Okay,
For
okay.
removing that extra characters, you'll have to go to VI editor now.
Okay, so now this is coming. Test one. Okay, I got
Okay. Yeah. We'll learn
yeah.
it again tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Prayag, for
Yes.
me, it's Madan here.
Yes.
For me, it got installed, but I
Mm-hmm.
got a error message saying that failing unmounting CD-ROM. How do I do that?
You need to just press enter inside the console. Do it
Enter.
twice. Yeah, share your
Okay.
screen. Share your screen.
Okay. Yeah.
It happened, I think, right? Is it working, mother?
One second, hang on.
Yeah, you can share your screen.
Okay. Are you seeing the screen?
Not yet.
Just let me know if you are seeing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
screen.
it's visible now. Yeah,
Yeah.
just press enter twice.
Here, enter another time.
I think something went wrong. Your installation is not done properly, I guess. But close it. Just click on close. Yeah, power it off and start it again. No, close it. Don't
It
just
says
close.
that
There is a
reload
cross
setting.
up. Yeah, that's fine.
Reload setting.
Yes,
Okay.
click on cross. Yeah, fine. So
Yeah.
yeah, start it now. It asked you to reboot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think your CD-ROM is connected, I guess. Just remove it. Maybe we just wait for some time. What it is showing, I cannot read it.
No. Can you read?
I think it's trying to install. Okay. Yeah, close it.
Again.
Yes.
Power of Fusion.
Yes, go to settings.
Settings. Yeah.
Then go to storage. Okay. Click on that ISO. Yeah, right click and remove it. Yeah, click OK. Now it will work.
Start.
Yes. Yeah, it will work now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
will see everything again tomorrow.
Okay.
This is our just first class. You'll get used to it. Just also check whether you are getting the IP address properly, and it
Okay.
should be in a bridge mode. I think it's in network. Just go to settings again. Just don't close it. We can do that.
Network.
Network and make it bridge. Instead of NAT, it should be bridge.
Bridge
Yeah,
adapter.
yeah. Click OK. It will work. Yeah, it will. You'll get the IP address properly. Just try to access it using putty.
Okay. Putty. Do I need to install Putty?
Yeah, and remember, don't work directly on it. Okay, just clone it again, and then work on the cloned one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll have to install putty, but we'll see that tomorrow if you are not able to do that. Okay, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
very
Will do that.
easy. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then let's meet tomorrow. Okay.
Can I give a